Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So it's away we go then. Now it's Politano. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Buongiorno, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Højlund. Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Spinazzola in with the challenge. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Probing pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Buongiorno.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Camavinga with the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Gilmore. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's good play. Cross to the back post. Oliveira clears it away. And it's Camavinga. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Short changes him with that pass. Tonali. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Can he get on the end of this? Højlund. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Big chance! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for a runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spinazzola. That's very neat. Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level.
Messi! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Gilmore. Højlund receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Politano. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's one. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tonali, lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Elmas. Oliveira. Buongiorno. That's a good ball out wide. Politano, he's fourth top scorer in the league. And it's Gilmore. Could try cutting inside here. And there's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, he's asking too much with that. Buongiorno. Now Almas. Spinazzola. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's in space and looking for options. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Some really good ball movement. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No foul, says the referee. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kamavinga. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah, looking understandably energised after his goal. Chooses to go cross-field. Hazard. That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Højlund. 75 minutes played. And it's Serginho. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has been cut short. Great vision. Oliveira gets it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And there is his 30th goal. So smooth. A signature finich.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Buongiorno cuts it out. Very much into the last knockings. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Spinazzola is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's made its way to him. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan tactically set themselves...
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Hazard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Messi! Goal! Milan! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. Now he's off and running. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone searching cross-field. Nice physical challenge. Tonali. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Danger averted for now. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending of the desperate variety. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Back towards the middle. Played out to the left flank. Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. It'll be a throw-in. And he's opted for the long pass. Nicolucci. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he get it through? Nicolucci unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Tries to dink it through. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. And the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Messi, spread it left. Chance to deliver. Oh, well played, well played. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And that's gone route 1. Oh, can he get onto this? And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. Nice-looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Salah plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tonali. And it's Camavinga. It's Camavinga. Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Looking for a runner. Played into space out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? And they win it back again. Tonali under intense pressure.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Schlotterbeck. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a sharp pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's going in strongly.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they could break here. Nicolosi. And he's intervened well there. And it's slung out wide. Tonali. And Azar. Camavinga. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Nicolosi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tonali. Looking to play him in. Played back in. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And the shot! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Milan are having a ball here.
Il numero 10, cambio di giocatori.
Played out to the right. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Is there any support? It's Salah! Off the post! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do, there could be only one outcome. Messi on the score sheet 3 times, very much the man. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a game where the main talking point so far is the weather. Snow in the air and on the ground, and it may very well have an impact on the players' performances and perhaps even the result. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, we definitely have one of the better defensive mid...
Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Now it's Kone. Berardi. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Elects to cross. And that has been cleared. Messi. Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here. Garcia gathers from the goal kick. He might be in here! Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Muric breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got a throw. Valverde pinches it off him. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali for Valverde. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Matic. Cleared without complication. He's in a good position here. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Garcia. He's picked his way through. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Maremovic. Oh, well played, lovely. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tonali. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Milan are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Kone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crossed in once more. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. It's a really well-measured ball. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Salah. Cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that was very necessary and smartly reclaimed. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maremovic. And Garcia. Now it's Pinamonti. It's out for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Azar. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Azar! Garcia with the clearance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard with the delivery. Kone. Some resolute defending there. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Matic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kone picks it up out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Great vision. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho cuts it out. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Oh, that is a... Unsola! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
They've played it short. Drives it in. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah. He's found a way past. Salah could go all the way here. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. And the number on the board is 3. Now that looks a decent chance! They've done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Atau.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Ha segnato al settimo minuto numero 8. Messi! Messi! Messi!
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's in a great position here. Azar. That's a good run down the left. Vardiol. This is promising. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gagliardini. Bradaric. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Who played through for the wide man. Mbappe! And that's off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Schlotterbeck. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar with the delivery. Punched away. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Salah. Camavinga. Gagliardini gets a foot in here. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Big header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Camavinga. And it's Messi. Atau. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gagliardini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. They want to be quick to recover this. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Oh, given away! Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi. Now he's got space here. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nelson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Schlotterbeck, certainly one of the players of the week. Van Dijk. Vardiol, looking to add to his goal. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot!
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Tonali clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. And Guardiola. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Played in. Nelson gets it away. Gagliardini. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nelson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Camavinga. Akpro. Bradoric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi back and defending. Tonali goes looking wide. And Guardiola. Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Messi. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Gagliardini. Now it's Serdar. Oh, this is... There's the shot! He scores! And they are right back within touch! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That has ended up in no man's land. Serdar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's run loose here. Guardiola. And it's Tonali. Raul. Ambitious ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? 2 minutes to be added on. Played out to the right. Oh, really good feet. So that's it. It is all over. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going.
Mullen! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now this could be a chance.
Stood up well to him there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Marlon, and he's being shifted off it. And that has been slung wide.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe, and he can really dictate any game these days with his telling passes and the imagination and vision he's actually got in his game. Look out for him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Now it's Camavinga. The ball has bounced loose now.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hazard. Lovely feet. Chance! And he can clear it away.
Celik.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
Wrench.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Now it's Marlon.
It's run loose here.
And the keeper's got it again. Vardiol. Now Tonali. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Wrench.
Pellegrini
Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot.
Marlon made a good run there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi, great vision. Oh, and he shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
Wrench.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Marlon. And Piscini.
Now it's Pellegrini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Now it's Marlon. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was very necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mohamed Salah stood his... Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Pisili. Now it's Marlon. He's looking wide. Tsimikas. Flings in across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's very neat. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol. And here's Azar. Nice control. Played in deep. Punched away. Marlon. Shot, surely! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Mancini. Celik. And it's Celik. And Mancini. Kone. And here's Marlon. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Milan have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! Oh, what a... In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tsimikas. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Marlon. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. Mancini. And Kone. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! He scores!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, third corner of the game. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wrench. Now it's Pellegrini. Now it's Marlon. And this is Dybala. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Dovbik, distributed tidily. Soulé. Pass somewhat off target, and he welcomes it in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he cuts out the supply. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. He is just caressing the ball. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Indica. And it's Piscini. Wrench. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. He's having a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop.
And that's it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician...